Relaxing in your craft room, creating a journal spread, playing with paper and paint, what a great way to spend the day. In this week's video I'm doing a September spread in this, inspired by colours of autumn, lots of orange and red and gold. I'm drawing and painting a poppy because we had so much fun doing this. I'm journaling thoughts on the paper. Do you love to write on the page? And if paper and paint and journaling is a way that you like to relax, then hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I have lots more videos and ideas to come. I'm using this handmade tag and this pocket that I've decorated with a really pretty washi tape. And the first thing I do is play with my beautiful paints. I have some fairly thick cardstock here and I begin by just laying down some colour. I've chosen warm reds and oranges from my watercolour palette today, smooshing across the pans to pick up a range of colours. And with plenty of water on the brush, I'm just creating these 3 wobbly circles. And these are the places where I'm going to draw the heads of 3 poppies. You don't need to be accurate, just space them out a little and let the colours blend. Just letting the water blend with the pigment. I'm using my heat gun to speed up the process of drying, adding heat to the back as well to help the paper to lie flat. They feel dry enough now, they feel rather nice. I'm using a black gel pen today to draw these simple poppies. It's a really easy poppy seed head, just start with an upturned bell and a slight arc for the lid. I'm adding some texture on the seed head here, just a few lines and dots. This one I'll point in a different direction. And again a few dots and lines for texture. Just wondering which way this third one will face. A little bit of scribble and a few more dots. And here I'm adding the stalks with just a little bit of bend, a little bit of curve to give them some life. And don't be scared of adding your own little scribbles. This is all about doing it in your own way. I'm picking up some green to add a little bit of grass. I flick the bristles of the brush to add those blades of grass. It's all a little bit random here, just doing whatever comes to mind. Then I'm picking up some more paint and just adding a bit more to the page. And this will be our focal point on the journal spread today. Our poppies will go just here. And I'm adding a handwritten calendar underneath. I'm using these Arteza gel pens which really flow very well. I'll leave a link for the supplies I've used today in the description box down below. There's a discount code down there too, so that'll give you 10% off Arteza supplies. And to make life easy, and why not, I've just cut out this little piece of graph paper. I'm using the columns for days of the week. and I'm just writing out the dates for September. I'm matting that calendar onto some paper, so here I'm just cutting out a square in a beautiful deep olivey green. I have to mark these points in pencil because the measures have worn off on my trimmer. I think it looks a lot better with this coordinating mat behind the calendar. What do you think? And this bit is really easy. Just outline your picture with some intentionally wiggly lines. And again, I'm using my black gel pen for this. And then just add a second line, crisscrossing the one you did first. And this will give you some spaces for decorating and doodling in. I like this doodle border, it's one that's actually quite difficult to get wrong. Now to make that picture pop, I'm adding these teeny tiny squares and colouring them in black. Spreading them out as I work around the picture. I've taken inspiration from a few other channels for this journal spread today, and in particular for this poppy picture. It's influenced in particular by an artist here on YouTube called Stephanie Owen, so I will leave a link to her channel in the description box down below. I'd love to know which channels you find inspirational. Who do you really enjoy watching at the moment? Drop me a comment. And I've just added another border to the calendar in the form of a dot and dash. And don't we just love it when it's time to stick the items on the page? Just arranging them on the left here so that I know where the pieces will go. And in this bundle of goodies I have this handmade tag. I have this journaling card with a rusty brown leaf pattern. Everything I've used today came from my current craft supplies. It's sometimes good to use what we already have, right? I am going to journal on the back of that card, but first I want to lay down this little piece of vintage book paper. When I choose little pieces from book pages like this, I consider the colour of the paper as well as the font. It's just an offcut from another project, but I think it works really well behind this handmade pocket. And I do have a video setting out really easy steps for making 3 types of pockets, so if you want to, check that out. Pockets from book pages are a fabulous way of using up all of those books that might be filling up your craft room. This pocket's been made stronger by just adding a little bit of washi. It complements the paints that we used in the poppies. Time to stick it all down on the left hand side. And I'm adding this little splash of yellow, which I've punched to give an interesting edge. I think this will just add a little bit of a lift to the page. So that will go behind, just about there. Adjusting it all slightly and pressing it all down. And our little journaling calendar can go neatly on top. I'm hoping that that calendar will help me with some planning this month and maybe just help me to be a little bit more productive. And today I have a new book to share. It's this lovely book of wildflowers. Just look at these incredible pictures on every page. I find the page about poppies, And some words that really made me smile. Listen to this. Red poppy. Flowers solitary on long peduncles. Petals scarlet, flecked with black at the base. Stem with little branching, hairy, it's like poetry. Leaves deeply pinnate, serrate, sessile. I have to ask the question, does anyone know what that means? If you do, would you like to translate it in a comment down below? For me, the pleasure just comes from writing on a journaling card. I like the contrast of ink on paper, and I love to see handwriting on a journal page. What do you think? Anyway, here's the Latin name, Papava roas, if that's the way to say it. I'm tucking the little jigsaw tag into the back of that pocket, and the little journaling card will go in the front, just here. Whoops, to stop me getting ink on my sleeve, I just need to pull it out for a moment. I'm heading the page up September, and that can go back in its home. I have this cute little roll of washi, and I really like the words on this. Enjoy the little things, isn't that what this is all about? And this is my rusty red, orange and gold journaling spread for September. I really hope you enjoyed seeing me put this together. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and we can do it all again next week.